The sun right now is exactly where I want it to be. I don't want the sun to come over so that it'll cast any shadows. So I'm going to give it a go with the light like this and see how much time I will need for exposure. And I am going to also measure the light that's falling on the subject right now so I can have that as a base to whenever I want to do this again with this type of light in the scene. All right, let's go through a little assessment with these prints. This might be a little bit hard for you to see. This is the first print that I made with the 5x7 box camera. And as you can see, the picture is almost faded completely. And the reason is because there was not enough exposure. Now, I use the 5x7 box camera, and I mean, you're probably wondering why I would probably select this camera to try to expose a cyanotype emulsion in a low light scene. Now, the thing about this is that the lens is quite sharp, which is something that is necessary when doing the cyanotype in this way. Now, unfortunately, I can't really show you how sharp the image really is because it's quite faded out, and also probably I might have rinsed it in the water a little bit too long. I still have a little bit of uncertainty whether or not, I'm rinsing it out enough, but I clearly rinsed this a little bit too long. So here's the second print, and you can see it's much clearer. This is a perfect example as to why you would need a lens, whichever one you can find and use to have good sharpness. And as you can see all around here, how it's out of focus. So I lost a lot of that detail that I was hoping to get so that it would really, really shine through and appear as that positive that I have in my head. The flower here, as you can see, came out quite nicely because that mainly was in focus. So just imagine that the image was just tack sharp like this, how it would appear. It would appear quite nicely. You can barely see the vase here because, again, it was not sharp in this area, but you can see that the white line from the black tape I put, and then you see the blue from the pink of the vase, and then you see another white line on the bottom. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this well enough, but it is something to consider. Still looking into, at least for me. And of course, we don't see the stool at all because that also was out of focus. So I hope you enjoyed this installment, and I'm looking forward to having you join me in the next one.